Hey y'all, I'm back. I know I promised you this video like yesterday, Queen Celeste. But due to some circumstances, visitors in the house and all that, we had to shut it down. Plus, like, I'm now on that Denny's sleeping thing where I take my medicine. Shout out to Trazodone because I got some new meds about 3 weeks ago because I wasn't able to sleep. Now I'm sleeping. I mean, like, in the next hour or so, I'll be like down like dominoes, you know what I'm saying? Like, bam. But shout out to my doctor who recognized that I really needed to change up my meds because I was having like, my last meds, I was having like these bad nightmares. And they were like, all like bilingual and shit. I was always running around with a whole bunch of Spanish people, which I didn't understand. I think I was actually the inmate. I was cooking for them, like making them shit, like food and folding up tables, card tables and shit. Now I'm back to my own, so I'm having like really like just really black Caribbean nightmares this time. But back at y'all, colored my hair yesterday. It's doing something today. I have like 3 bundles of hair, like Patti LaBelle's old hair. Shout out to Roberta Flack. And I think I got some Dionne Warwick there, but I'm working it out. It is what it is. I'm wearing my sunglasses because I was exposed to a whole bunch of shit today and I'm kind of half blind. But I'll take them off eventually. So here's the continuation to the fishtail. So, I gave my friend a fish about a month ago. She's still going on every day. She's talking about the fish. I think she's trying to perk me up or make me hype up. But I'm not even going to pay her no attention like that. So I go in. She called me last week. I was out sick. Like Monday or like a week and a half ago, something like that. And I'm like sounding like Tone Loc being sick. I'm like, so she calls me up. She texts me in the morning. She goes, Blue is kind of not swimming around. I'm like, okay, give it a minute. Just leave him alone. What she fails to understand is that we had a co-worker that came into the job. And she brought an ex-co-worker and she brought her son. The child's like 15 months old. She's tapping the glass, tap, 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 tap. It becomes like a little beat, tap, 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 tap. All of a sudden, a little fish is just like swimming around. He got tired, so he's just taking a rest, weekend break. But she calls me telling me that a plant that I gave her, a pineapple plant, turned brown. And I'm like, okay. And she thinks it's dead. Well, I'm brown and I ain't dead, so what would I be worried about some damn pineapple plant? Then she's over there this week, she comes up to me and she says to me, oh, when I got in after a long weekend, Blue was he ran up to me. Fish don't run up to you. What the hell? But I got some shit I gotta get off my chest. First of all, I keep telling you ladies, please dress your size. Please. Don't do no. You know what? When you decide that you want to dress another size, like dress in these little tight things, think about it. Just get that just in case size. Just in case my ass is too fat. Just do it for me, please. You're killing me. And you're just wearing all kind of shit that you ain't supposed to wear. One size don't fit all. That's a lie. If one size fits all, they would have made one size condom. And they don't. So please dress your size. Alright. So I'm out the other day. I go over to the Assembly Square Mall. Coming back on the train. Get on the train out of Assembly. As soon as the door closed, I hear boop, boop, boop. So I'm like, I'm doing that shit that you learn on TV. You just lean down. So I'm just leaning. And 3 ladies next to me, they're leaning too. Well, 2 ladies, so we're like 3 leaning. Just lean, lean, lean. So I'm looking around. This little young girl, what she did was she took a frozen ice bottle and snapped it on the steel beam. So it sounded like it could have been gunshots. I don't know a lot of shit about gunshots. I just know what I hear on TV. I really haven't been exposed to that stuff, So me and this girl discussing, could have been a gunshot, and she goes, she had a little Bajan twang, like a little twang there. They're not gunshots. I'm like, Ross. So I'm like, okay. I look around and I realize it's my friend. this girl that I haven't seen since, like, I see her like every 5 years. I think I worked with her either in high school or when I got out of high school, maybe at Macy's, aka Jordan Marsh, but that was like eons ago. So I walk over there and I sat next to her. She's discussing to the whole car what gunshots sound like. Okay, boop, boop, boop. So I go sit next to her because, you know, I don't want to do the long distance thing where we're talking like from another side, like how, you know, a lot of foreign people do. They be talking and looking around and shit the poles. And when people come stand in front of them, they be doing one of these numbers. So I went and I sat next to her. We're talking. Oh, good to see you, blah, 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 blah. I know I won't see her for another 5 years because it always happens like that. But anyways, I go, she's sitting next to me, and I told her, you probably shouldn't sit in the side seat. And she's like, why? I said, because homeless people sit there. She goes, you do know I'm homeless, right? And I'm like, oh, shit. I said, okay. But she went on, before I could even apologize, she said, but I do stay at Pine Street Inn. And I'm like, well, boo-boo, if you're checking in and you have a bag with you with like toiletries and all that shit, and you have some place to go where there's a roof and running water and all that, you're not really homeless. So don't tell me that story because that pissed me off. So anyways, we end up talking about, you know, being West Indian and, you know, how our mothers be stressing us up till they're dead, and then we're half dead at that point anyway, so we left it alone. Another thing I gotta tell you people, stop naming these damn storms and hurricanes and shit with all these foreign names that me as a foreigner can't even pronounce, like Hermine and Gaston and shit like that. Don't do that. The next one, I think his name is supposed to be Lester. That's some down south shit right there. But stop putting all these foreign names. We can't pronounce it. Get shit like Luann, Shirley, you know what I mean? Malcolm. Shit that I can really pronounce, kinda. Stop doing this foreign shit. It's not working out for me. So the other day I had a lot of errands to run. You know, I start off work being all cute and shit. And I started off being cute. Actually, I started off being cute. And when I got to work, I was damn fabulous. You know, with the big sun hat, these glasses right here, I was rocking them. And I'm standing by the front desk talking. So here comes my number one best friend, the fish whisperer, so she claims. She comes through the front gate. I'm talking to the security guard and I think the billing manager, which the security guard, I don't even think he have a uniform half the time. I think he just put some shit on, some patches and said it's his uniform. I don't know. Between him and the billing managers, they have like no powers, no guns, no superpowers, nothing. So I'm always down there chatting them up, trying to find out what's going on in the building. She walks in and she's like, oh, what are you going to, the beach? Well, that's none of your business. So, you know, she tapped her card. You know, I don't have to tap my card because I'm a boss, so they open the gate for me. Like, bam. So I come through the gate. She comes, taps her pass, and she's standing there talking to me. What are you doing down here? She is a, what are you doing, motherfucker boy? She will ask me what I'm doing, and I'm standing next to her. Like, I could be doing shit while I'm standing next to you. Like, why? I don't understand. So I go in. I got a lot of running around to do. You know, I wore the heels trying to be cute, but then after like an hour, I'm not feeling it anymore because the whole summer I've been wearing like flat shoes and not these big old heels like that. So, whatever you do, well, I hate flip-flops. I am not a flip-flop chick. But I had some errands, so I end up getting these fuckers right here. Because this is the last of the summer shit. I felt like I was like in a movie. You know when you know the movie when they kidnap you, take you in a little van, and it's always one of those little vans that the cleaners use and shit. I don't know. Then they take like a piece of your, one of your fingers off and mail it back to your family and saying if I don't get XYZ, the whole hand's coming back the next time, and then the whole body's coming back. These little fuckers right here. They molested my toes. I mean, I felt like I was being fucked. Don't wear flip-flops. I'm not a flip-flop girl. Okay, another thing. Foreigners. I'm sitting on the train the other day watching a movie, minding my business, 2 stops on my journey home. Why is it that this Asian lady came, took her pocketbook, it's a demonstration. She goes, Put it right down on my lap. Like I knows her. I'm like, damn lady, you didn't even ask me. I guess she was telling me, get up, because I want to sit down. So she put her back, not hovering, on my lap. I got up out of respect. She's ugly. I give her a little space, but I'm just letting you guys know, stop bullying me for my seat because I'm small. I'm tired of that shit. If you're over a certain size or height, you don't need to be sitting down. You need to stand the fuck up. The seats are not made for you. And then I'm over here like this. Cut that shit up. Another thing for Facebook. Stop putting shit up and ask me to say amen and ask me to remember shit. I don't want to remember half the shit I did when I was young. I don't want to eat no fucking government cheese. I don't want to do none of that. I don't want to wash my hands by clothes. That's just done. I got a whirlpool. And I eat Kraft and Cabot House and shit. Don't ask me to like none shit like that. I don't want to remember. Some of us need to just stop the bullshit. Getting back to Colin, what's his name, Fitzpatrick or whatever. No, ball player. Everybody dissing him because he wants to sit down. That's the problem with America these days. Everybody wants to change, but nobody wants to respect people's individual rights. He has a right to sit the fuck down. Because there's a lot of shit that I don't stand up for. I sit the fuck down. So stop putting him down. And how stupid are you to buy his shirt? And then because one idiot, you know, we're following people that are dumb. What's the sense of you taking his shirt and burning it? Why don't you take that shirt and send it over to some place in the third world where people don't even have shirts? They don't care about who's repping on their back or their front or number. They just want to have a piece of clothing. Stop that bullshit. Colin, I applaud you. Say what the fuck you got to say. Don't even worry about what people got to say because you need to be your own individual person. That's why people don't like me sometimes. I'm a Virgo and it is what it is. By the way, going to work yesterday, long weekend, and my friend / hairdresser says to me, "Ooh, your boobies are looking awful big today." I'm like, who says shit like that early in the morning? That shit comes out just like 11:30. So she says to the receptionist, "Don't her boobs look big?" So I told her, "I'm wearing a push-up bra like I need to." No, I don't. You're asking me to put my boobs back in the box and send it back to the boob fair and says, can you take a size off or something like that? Cut it out. I'm not going to do all of that. I'm just going to live, no, I'm going to live my life and I'm going to live my boob size.